Warriors fans, the season started with fireworks, but not all the news has been bright. D'Anthony Melton, one of our key off-season acquisitions, has been ruled out for the rest of the season due to injury. While this is a setback, it's not a roadblock. The buzz is already growing about how the Warriors might respond. Could this injury open the door for a major move? Stick around because today, we're diving into the trade rumors swirling around Melton's contract and what it could mean for the Warriors' championship hopes. Let's face it, Melton's injury is disappointing. He was brought in with high expectations, not just for this season but also for the future. His bird rights were meant to secure him long-term, but plans have shifted dramatically. Now, the Warriors must weigh their options. They could pursue a disabled player exception, DPE, but with the team's salary cap constraints, that might not be the best route. Instead, Melton's $12.8 million contract has become a potential asset for a trade. Think about the possibilities, Dub Nation. We're sitting at the top of the Western Conference standings, but there's no such thing as being too prepared, especially with teams like the Nuggets looming. The Warriors have always been strategic with mid-season moves, but the question is, will they take the risk and shake things up this time around? Before we jump into the juicy trade targets, take a moment to show your love for Warriors Nation TV. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support helps us bring you the latest news, breakdowns, and analysis every single week. Now, let's dive deeper into these trade rumors. Rumors have been swirling since the off-season. Big names like Paul George and Lauri Markkanen were mentioned as possible targets, but the Warriors opted for stability. With Melton's injury, however, the conversation has shifted. The most realistic move? Strengthening the front court. After all, the Warriors haven't fielded a single player over 6 feet 9 inches this season, and adding size could be a game-changer when facing Western Conference giants. NBA insider Brett Siegel has pointed to Jonas Valanciunas and Kelly Olynyk as prime targets. Both bring shooting and high basketball IQ, making them ideal fits alongside Draymond Green in the Warriors' read-and-react system. Their ability to stretch the floor would complement Stephen Curry's game beautifully, creating more space and opportunities on offense. Could one of these players be the missing piece for another title run? But that's not all. The Warriors could also look to fill the void left by Melton with a versatile wing player. The Brooklyn Nets are rumored to be active sellers, and players like Cam Johnson, Bojan Bogdanovic, or Dorian Finney-Smith might be within reach. Adding a wing who can defend and score could give the Warriors the depth they need to sustain their dominance in the West. Whatever direction the Warriors take, don't expect them to chase a blockbuster name. This team has always thrived on chemistry and a balanced roster, and major mid-season overhauls aren't usually their style. That said, leveraging Melton's contract wisely could solidify their position as the team to beat heading into the playoffs. Dub Nation, this isn't just about adding talent. It's about making sure Steph Curry has all the support he needs to chase his 5th NBA championship. Every move the Warriors make is about maximizing this championship window. And with the playoffs fast approaching, there's no room for complacency. As Warriors fans, we know this team's strength lies in its adaptability and commitment to excellence. Whether it's bolstering the front court or adding depth on the wings, the Warriors have options. Whatever happens, you can count on one thing. This team will do what it takes to stay on top. Thanks for tuning in to Warriors Nation TV. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments who you think the Warriors should target. Stay locked in for more updates, and as always, go Warriors. Could the Golden State Warriors be on the verge of forming a new super team? As the Warriors dominate the early season, rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade that could bring $211 million All-Star Paul George to the Bay Area. Stick around to find out how this move could redefine the Warriors' championship ambitions. The Warriors have silenced all doubters with a remarkable 12-4 start, tied for the best record in the Western Conference alongside the Oklahoma City Thunder. After last season's struggles, few expected this resurgence. Yet, Stephen Curry and Draymond Green have been leading the charge, showing the league why the Warriors are perennial contenders. Coming into the season, there were concerns about the Warriors' roster depth, especially after the loss of Klay Thompson in free agency. But this team has found its rhythm, excelling on both ends of the court. They're averaging an impressive 117.6 points per game while holding opponents to just 108.8, both stats ranking among the NBA's top 10. Before we dive into the trade possibilities, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Warriors Nation TV. Stay up to date on all the latest Warriors news, trades, and insights. Your support helps us keep bringing you the best content. While the Warriors are thriving, championship aspirations demand constant evolution. Despite their success, the front office is rumored to be exploring options to elevate the roster. And the name that's resurfacing? Paul George, who joined the Philadelphia 76ers in the offseason but may not stay there long given their struggles. The Sixers, sitting at a disappointing 3-13, are already on the brink of a reset. George's arrival hasn't helped them turn things around, and their lackluster start has fueled speculation about potential trades. This could be the perfect opportunity for the Warriors to swoop in and make a deal that benefits both teams. To acquire George, the Warriors might offer a package featuring Andrew Wiggins, De'Anthony Melton, Jonathan Kuminga, Kevin Looney, Lindy Waters III, and draft picks. In return, Golden State could receive George, Andre Drummond, and Kyle Lowry, a trio that could immediately strengthen their championship pursuit. Adding George to the roster would create a new powerhouse trio alongside Curry and Green. Drummond's presence would address their need for a dominant big man, while Lowry would bolster their backcourt depth. This move would position the Warriors as heavy favorites to capture another title during the Curry-Kerr era. However, every trade comes with risks. George's injury history raises concerns. He's played just 8 games this season and hasn't surpassed 70 games in a season more than once in the past 5 years. Still, his impact when healthy could be the difference between a playoff exit and a championship parade. Parting with Jonathan Kuminga might sting, especially since the team has invested heavily in his development. But with free agency looming and no deal in place, losing him in a trade for an established star like George might be the wiser move. What do you think, Dub Nation? Should the Warriors take the risk and go all in for Paul George? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Warriors Nation TV for more in-depth Warriors analysis. Together, let's keep this championship conversation alive.